Hello everyone, welcome to D365 Learn and Share. Today in this video, I will walk you through the step-by-step process of creating a vendor in Microsoft Dynamics 365. So whether you are new to D365 or looking to refine your skills, this tutorial covers like everything you need to know about how to create a vendor and how to manage their details efficiently. And you can also learn how to create a purchase order or purchase quotation from the vendor itself. So join with me on my channel to enhance your digital experience and streamline your vendor management process. So let's get started. So let's see how we can create a vendor in D365. So go to navigation pane, then go to accounts payable, all vendors. So it will list all the vendors you have created right here. So from the action bar, you can click on the new. Then it will automatically generate the form with new vendor number sequence. And you have the option to select whether it is a person or organization. Here we will go for an organization. So let's say one trading company. All right. Then you have an option to segregate in a group. So whether it is a local or import or rental, whatever you want, or it is a containment type of vendor you can mark here. So I'll go for a local vendor, then we will go for the address bar. And from the when I click on the address bar, you notice that there is a warning pop-up came up here. So it's showing the tax group of vendor must be specified. So there's a mandatory field which we need to, you know, specify it in under the invoice tab. So since it is an vendor, we will be going to mark this sales tax group here. So purchase registered vendors. So it's an invert. So that I have created here. Then I'll again go back to the address. Then I will try to add the address. So let's say my company is vendor is JNC Trading. Then I'll put this one here. The- Okay, the city will be Dubai, then it's fine, yeah. So the address has been added, and there is an option for creating email or whatever it is. Let's say we will go for email. Okay, this is a primary. You can also add mobile number as well. Like if you want to add mobile number like this, okay. Then we will go for the invoicing part. So I'll save it again. Now we don't have that warning pop up here. So that means it's gone. So we have input the sales tax group. And then we'll go for the invoice account and we'll select the invoice account for the particular vendor. So the same company. And if you have a particular warehouse for this vendor, so you can also mention that. So all the purchase orders whenever you're creating, it will be taken from that warehouse as well. So you can create it or you can also leave it blank. So I'm going to choose this vendor because I'm going to use this vendor only for this specific warehouse. And the terms of payment. So let's say this has a credit terms of payment will be credit period of 30 days and method of payment will be transfer or check, whatever. It's up to you. Then you can mention that this is the minimal requirement, so you can put it on your vendor master. So let's say which legal entity is going to use this particular vendor. So I'm gonna use for this particular. legal entity, and I'm going to use this is my Emirates and department. I'm not going to use it anyway. So let's say then we have created the vendor right now. So here in vendor action tabs, you can see like vendor procurement invoice tabs are there, and there you have a maintain hold. So let's say if you want to hold this vendor to while for creating any purchase orders or making any payments or something, that you can do it from here. So it will hold the uh, vendor until that period. And there is another option. There is a copy option. Let's say you have a multiple. Let's say you have a multiple legal entities and you want to use the same vendor into both companies. So you can also add vendor to another legal entity. Let's say like you can just I'm going to add it on this one. So you can create the vendor group. So it's local and we also add. Okay. So it will be going to add that same vendor into the another legal entity. So let's see the legal entity has been changed here and it is created with a different legal but vendor number. All right, so let's say we will go back again. So here we have a 115, that is the vendor number. Let's say if you go back to our another legal entity, here it is 119. So that is a easy way you can create this vendor in. Don't need to give all the inputs again. So it's just a copy paste in legal entity. Okay. So let's go to the transitions. So if you have any transaction, you can access from here, invoices, balance, everything from here. And there is a registration ID. So here you have the option to add your company TRN or any other documents you can add here. So I'm just trying to add TRN number for the tax. And there is an option for attachment. So you can also create the attachments here. So like the company's details or any license or any kind of legal documents you can put in there. And if you go to procurement tab, there you have the option to create a purchase order or quotation or requisition directly from here. So you don't need to select the vendor for the purchase order. It will create under this vendor. And you can also check the related informations like if you have created any purchase orders or confirmation back order lines and product receipts, you can do it from here also. And like trade agreements, like purchase trade agreements, special prices for this from this vendor, you can create it here. And also invoice part, there is invoice part, you can access the invoice, vendor invoice journal, everything from here. Then payment journal also you can make it. And that's it. All overall, this is the vendor creation in D365. Hope you all understand how to create a vendor in D365. It's very straightforward and pretty easy process, like any other softwares or any ERP. So just support me with your comments, feedbacks, so I can also come up with different topics in coming days. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you.